Hi, this is Captain Frank from Regal. I want to take a couple minutes and discuss your air conditioning system. We're going to talk about the component pieces, how to operate it, how to maintain it, and a few common problems that might occur. Follow me. One of the main components that you have to be aware of is your through-hull Seacock. This one here is now in the open position. Now it's in the closed position. That feeds your seawater strainer. The seawater strainer has a basket inside that you can remove the cover, and you need to clean this on a regular basis. To do that, you just remove the basket, pull it out, remove any debris, and put it back in. Clearly, you want to remember to close that Seacock before you actually take the lid off. The Seacock itself could actually get frozen in the closed or the open position. You should always exercise your Seacocks on a regular basis. Just open and close a number of times till it moves easily. Another key component of the air conditioning system is the seawater pump. This is a pump that takes raw water from the ocean and passes it through the compressor to cool it. This is the main AC unit. Incorporated in this unit itself is going to be the compressor, the condenser, and the evaporator. It's a centralized unit, so it's all one piece. This is where the seawater comes to and cools that condenser. The evaporator, with what you see here in this filter, this is where the air passes over that coil to give you the cool air. Let's take a look at this AC control unit here and see how to run this. It's got some pretty neat features. One of the first things I want to point out to you is this little bridge card. It gives you the basic information on how to operate the panel. So you want to find this. You'll be surprised what all it'll do. A neat feature about this particular unit, it has a humidity mode. When you leave the boat, you have the ability to put it in that mode. It will lower the temperature in the boat about 2 degrees every 2 hours and then turn off. What it does is it runs enough to keep the smell and the humidity buildup in the boat out, but it doesn't wear out your air conditioner. One of the neat things about the panel overall is the fact that it measures the temperature right here in the room. This is the temperature control unit. Again, don't forget this bridge card. Let's talk about maintenance a little bit. On the main unit itself, there's a couple of things you need to take a look at. Number one would be this filter here to make sure there's no fuzz or dust in it. It's a plastic filter. You just clean it with fresh water, shake it out, and put it back in place. But one of the negative things of an air conditioner on a boat does is it picks up a smell after a while. This pan that you see here will actually grow an algae in it from the moisture that collects. To eliminate that, once every month, every 30 days, pour a bottle of hydrogen peroxide in the pan. That'll help keep that from forming, and it'll also keep the drain clean. Don't use bleach. It pulls air from here. You'll have a bleach smell throughout your boat. Hydrogen peroxide is what you want to use here. One of the common problems that you can run into is this, what you see here. On the marine air unit, we're reading HPF, which stands for high pressure failure. If you remember this as hot, it'll help you diagnose the problem. Hot meaning there's been no water going to the unit itself. So in this case, you'd want to check the strainer, the Seacock, anything that supplies water to it. On most manufacturers' boats, you're going to find there's actually a breaker in the main AC panel that turns on that pump. So make sure that's on as well. In this problem scenario here, what we have is a situation where the unit's on and running, but I have no airflow. No airflow out of the unit means no airflow into the unit in most cases. You need to check the return air vent to make sure something hasn't blocked it. As I look down here lower, I see a pillow has dropped onto the floor, and it's actually blocked the return air into the unit. So you want to look for those things. Hopefully these handful of tips involving your air conditioning, the maintenance, and some possible problems will keep you cool this summer. This is Captain Frank from Regal Marine. Keep your eyes out for some future videos.